This morning, we are looking at how costs for things like groceries and gas are rising as the economy recovers from the pandemic. The Consumer Price Index, which measures what people pay for everyday items, was up 4.2% in April from a year earlier. That is the largest increase since September of 2008. A recent survey found 87% of Americans are very or somewhat concerned about increased household expenses. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger joins us now. Jill, so good to see you. I miss you. Can't wait till you're back here in the studio. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well, and I look forward to seeing you all.
So we are seeing many prices surge right now. Why are we seeing those prices up?
Including, Jill, the price of bacon. It's a travesty. Bacon.
Oh, no.
My God, which is really the most important aspect of this, for sure. Okay, I'm going to just try to break this down a little bit. Now, when we see inflation rising, there's a few contributing factors. I think the most important thing to remember is we're comparing to a year ago. That is when the economy was shut down and prices plunged. So that wasn't actually a good time. Obviously, things have loosened up. So that's one contributing factor. The second, we've had supply chain issues. If you go back a year, a lot of the producers were basically saying, let's halt our ships. Let's make sure that containers are actually packed jam with stuff before we ship them out. And they got caught flat-footed. And a lot of those supply issues actually really were problematic, especially as our demand for goods started to rise. As a result, we are seeing everything rise. So not just bacon, Gayle, it is appliances, it is furniture, it is now airline prices, hotels, rental cars. It seems like everything across the board is becoming more expensive, especially when compared to a year ago.
So how do you expect that to impact consumers then? You know, we're just starting to take baby steps out there, and now everything is more expensive. That's not good.
It's not. And I think the best example of how it can trickle down pretty quickly is if we look at lumber prices. Now, lumber prices have gone up by 400% from a year ago. Why? Because a year ago, sawmills said, we're in the middle of an ice-cold recession. Let's shut down the mills. They shut them down. What did they not expect? For people to say, I want to remodel my house. I need to build an extension. I want to build a new house. As a result of lumber, the price of a newly built home, according to the National Association of Home Builders, is up by $36,000 just over the course of the year. And the same thing goes with electronics. You know, a lot of electronics makers, they said, let's put it all in personal electronics. Who knew that everyone was going to want a car? The price of rental cars, new cars, used cars, everything skyrocketing. That's how it trickles down.
So, Jill, with the supply lines back up and running again now, how long before we can expect some of these prices to start to come down?
Well, I mean, I think we're going to have a few months here where things are going to be very difficult in terms of prices. And what we're looking to see is, you're right, the supply issues have to get resolved. And I think that maybe even if you just look at the pipeline issue, this thing was shut down for a week. We know prices are going to re-regulate. But the problem is it takes a while. You know, essentially, one economist said to me, it's easier to freeze an economy than to defrost an economy. And if you look at just gas prices themselves, gas prices before the pipeline, up almost 50% from a year ago. So things are going to see, you're going to see higher prices for the next few months. And I think things should settle down by the end of the year. But we are watching this. This is the most important thing on the economist's mind right now.
So, Jill, consumers are very nervous right now. They may drive prices up even higher. What would be the long-term impact of that?
That is not a good situation. It's actually the thing that worries economists and financial analysts the most. And the weird thing is that we consumers, we have a lot of power in this because inflation, our expectation of prices rising, it can be self-fulfilling. Look what just happened last week as people were hoarding gas in the Southeast. It really is a problem. But that said, if people think prices are going up over the longer term, then we have a more difficult problem because then consumers are going to want to ask their bosses for wage increases. If the bosses give them those wage increases, it can only add to inflation. So it can become a vicious cycle, one that economists are quite fearful of.
All right, Jill, thank you very much. You look like a spring garden today. Good luck. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
A bouquet.
Thanks.
Yeah, a bouquet. There she is.